We will see the sum number 1 under the sum number 5. Prove that tan minus 225 degree into cot of minus 405 degree minus tan of minus 765 degree into cot 675 degree is equal to 0. You have to prove that this will be equal to 0. So, just you have to remember, if there is 360 plus or minus theta changes only in, for these both the cases, changes only in sign, whereas 90 plus or minus theta, it is 90 plus theta, 90 minus theta, it will be, first quadrant will be always positive. So, 270 plus or minus theta, for these cases, changes in ratio and sign. That's all. This you have to keep it in your mind. When you express any angle in terms of 360 plus or minus 180 plus or minus, there is a changes only in the sign, no changes in the ratio. Whereas in the case of 90 plus or 270 plus or minus theta, there will be changes in the ratio as well as the sign. Depends upon the quadrant that you have to see that quadrant, that is A, S, T, C, that is A, that is 90 minus theta format, it will be, all the ratio will be positive, and here S stands for sin theta, sin alone positive, remaining ratios are negative, that is sin and its reciprocal cosecant. Here tan and its reciprocal cot alone positive, remaining ratios are negative, whereas in the fourth quadrant, cos and secant alone positive, remaining ratios are negative sign. It all depends upon that when you express the given angle in terms of 360 plus or minus 180 plus or minus 90 plus or 270 plus or minus theta. So, based on this concept you have to memorize. I told you already, sin theta become cos theta. So, not worry in this place. 90 plus or 90 plus or minus or 270 plus or minus theta, sin will become cos and cos will become sin. When you go for this, when you expand the given angle in terms of 90 and 270, if you expand the sin degree in terms of these two, that sin will become cos plus the sin, depends upon the quadrant, you have to write down the sin. Similarly, if you express the given angle for cos theta in terms of 90 and 270, then cos will become sin, provided you have to see that quadrant, and depends upon the quadrant, you have to change the sign. Clear? Same way, tan theta will become cot. When you express the angle for cot theta, cot will become tan. Only for this, not for this one. Here there is no changes. Sin will be always sin, cos will be always cos, tan will be always tan, cot will be always cos, cot, secant will be always secant, cosecant also cosecant. When you express the given angle in terms of 360 plus or minus 180 plus or minus, only the ratio get changed in terms of 90 and 270. That's what I am writing here. Just keep it in your mind. Then secant will become cosecant and cosecant will become secant. So, this way you have to memorize. When you express any angle in terms of 90 plus or minus or 270 plus or minus, these changes you have to keep it in your mind. Clear? When 90 minus theta, for the sign it will be always positive. Clear? That's what previously I did not introduce the minus sign, but here now I introduced the minus sign. Minus 90 plus or minus, it will be holds true. These conditions you have to apply. Clear? So, based on this concept, now we are going to simplify the given problems. This is very easy. Only thing you have to memorize the concept. Clear? Now I take tan minus 225 degree. So, you know secant and cos alone even function. Secant minus, for example, minus degree, secant is even function. Even if we have a negative sign, the negative will become positive. We can write straight away. In the same way for cos also, if it is minus 120 degree, this is for example. So minus will become positive. Clear? That's all. But for other ratio, if there is any negative sign inside along with the given angle, then you have to take minus outside. This is not an even function. Only secant and cos alone even function. Other ratios are odd function. If there is any negative sign inside the bracket, you take it outside because this is the odd function. So minus tan 225 degree. Now your aim is to express 225 in terms of either 270 or 180. That is your wish. Clear? Now it is very closer to 180. Therefore, I am expanding this 225 or I express 225 in terms of 180 plus 45 degree. When you add this, you will get 225. Am I correct? You add and see. 180 plus 45, it is 225. So, I am express the given angle in terms of 180. So, if you have willings to express in terms of 270, you can do it. Nothing wrong. But please you see whether that angle is close to 180 or 270. Depends upon that you have to either you go for 270 or 360 or 180 or 90 plus. You can express this by 90 also. But you have two more steps. Clear? So, identify which is closer to this one. Are you clear? Now 180. Just now I write. If you express any ratio in terms of 180 or 360, no need to, what is it? No need to change the ratio. But there will be changes in where? Ratio. So there will come 225 up to here 180. 225 will fall on which quadrant? Third quadrant. 225 falls on which quadrant? Third quadrant. In third quadrant, which one is positive? Tan is positive. Therefore, plus into minus, there won't be any changes. Clear? Listen here. I express 225 in terms of 180. 180 plus 45 is 225. If it is 180 or 360, there won't be any changes in the ratio. Just now I wrote the rules. Clear? When you express any angle in terms of 180 or 360, then there won't be any changes in the ratio, but there will be changes in where? Sign. Depends upon the given angle falls on which quadrant. So 225 falls on the third quadrant because 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. This you know already. So 180, so 225 comes on which quadrant? Third quadrant. In third quadrant, which one is positive? Tan is positive. Here tan only is there. So no need to change any sign. Positive. Plus into plus. So tan will fall on the same third quadrant. In third quadrant, tan theta is positive. So you multiply plus into minus. So tan 45. Tan 45 is how much? -1. Clear? So you got a first answer. Now the same way, you have to find out what is the next one? Cot 405. Again express this is more than 360. Therefore, 360 plus 45 degree. Am I correct? I can express 405 as 360 plus 45. When you add this, you will get 405. Clear? So 360. Do you want to change the ratio? No. Clear? If it is 360, 180, no changes in the ratio. Therefore, you have to write cot 45 degree. Now, my question is now, the 405 falls on which quadrant? Up to 360, one full circle gets over. So, what is the remainder? 45. 45 comes on first quadrant. Therefore, first quadrant all are positive. Positive into what? And here minus, so you have to take minus outside. I left minus, sorry. So you will have to write minus. So minus 45 plus into minus, no changes. Answer is -1. Clear? So the next one, tan minus 765 degree. Tan minus, so it is not a even, it is an odd function, therefore minus tan 765 degree. 765 degree, you know that 2 times of 360 is equal to how much? 720. So 45. When I am adding 45 to 2 times of 360, I got 765. Clear? So you have to divide and see. Normal division. Clear? So this is for explanation purpose I said. How many times you have to express 765 as 2 into 360 plus 45. 2 into 360 plus 45. So 2 times you are expressing in terms of only 360. No changes in where? Tan. Therefore, minus, it is first quadrant. 45 comes in which quadrant? First quadrant. All are positive. Plus into minus, minus. Boys, see that 2 into 360. 2 times 360. So, one time, second time, but fourth time, what is that? 45. Therefore, 2 into 360, 720, 360, another one 360, 360 plus 45, 45 will comes in which quadrant? First quadrant. In first quadrant, all the ratios are positive, therefore plus into, already we have minus, plus into minus, minus, minus 1. Clear? So, one more is left, cot 60, cot 675. What is that? Cot, again 675. How many times? 2 times 720. So you have to divide and see. By 360. 1 time. 60, 5, 1, 3. Clear? So you express this 360 plus 315 cot 360 plus, but 315 is about 270, isn't it? You can write 275. For 360, no changes. Do you want to change 360? No. You can write 270 plus 45. For 360, no changes. For 315, where will come? For 360, no problem. But we have, what is that? 315. So 315 falls on which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, which one is positive? Cos. So what is given here? Cot. Therefore, you have to write which sign here? Minus sign. Or you can write in the final answer minus. Minus. Boys, listen, I will explain that. First you have to find out how many times 360 will be there in 675. Only one time. So 360 plus 315. So 360 is full circle, doesn't matter. You can see this alone. If it comes 360 plus, doesn't matter about the 360, you have to see only that remaining angle. Clear? So 315 will falls on fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos alone positive, remaining ratios are negative. Don't see this 360. So once you express the given angle in terms of 360, forget about the 360. You have to see the only the remaining one. So 315 comes under which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. Because this 360 comes in one full circle. So you have to see only 315. So 315 comes in the fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, cos alone positive, remaining are negative. Therefore, here it is the given ratio, cot will be minus. But I express this 315 by 270 plus 45. So just now I said 90 plus or minus, 270 plus or minus, the ratio get changed. Now cot will become tan. Cot will become tan 45. 45, tan 45 is how much? 1, that is minus 1. So now I know all the values. Be careful, please keep it in your mind. If you write 360 plus If you express any angle in terms of 360 plus, I did not say 360 minus. If you express any angle in terms of 360 plus, doesn't matter about the 360, just to leave the 360, you can see the remaining angle, whether the degree is false on which quadrant, first or second, just verify. That depends upon the quadrant. You have to write positive sign or negative sign before the ratio, provided whether that expression of the given angle in terms of 270 or 90, you have to change the ratio also. Be careful if it is 360 minus. So don't think that, sir, you only said no, sir, if it is 360 means doesn't matter about 360, forget about 360, you see the remaining angle or no, not like that. I said very clearly 360 plus. If you express any angle in terms of 360 plus, in such a case, you just forget about 360, you have to see only the remaining angle where will falls. Where the given angle falls on which quadrant, find out and see the sign. And if you express that remaining angle in terms of 270 or 90, then you have to change the ratio also. Clear? So you have to spend more time. You please understand the concept. 360 plus, doesn't matter about 360, you have to see the remaining angle. Clear? Based on the remaining angle falls on which quadrant, the sign will get changed. And if you express the given angle in terms of 270, 90, then you have to change the ratio also like this. See, I change the ratio because I express this 315 by 270. Clear. So therefore, I change cot theta as tan theta. I gave already formula how to change. This is tan 45 degree, this minus 1. Tan 45 is 1, we have negative sign, so minus 1. I got all the answers, minus 1, minus 1. Therefore, I am replacing everything by, so this is minus 1. All the ratio, there are 4 ratios are given. All the ratios answer will got minus 1, minus 1. Therefore, I am writing in the place of this minus 1 into minus 1 minus of minus 1 into minus 1, minus into minus plus 1, minus into minus plus 1. So 1 minus 1, 0, proof over. Clear? I take separate factors and simplified, but if you know, you can straight away replace all the values and substitute. That will leads confusion. Clear? Therefore, you have to take first one, find the answer, then second factor, find the answer, and then the second term, first factor and second factor, and simplify, you will get answer. Clear? So now we will move to the second sum. If it is same model, I will give as homework. I left one problem in that third problems in the second one, minus 140 degree falls on which quadrant. So after this fifth problems, I will teach you. Clear? So now the question number 2, it is very simple. Second one, 2 sine square pi by 6 plus cosecant square 7 pi by 6 cos square pi by 3. You are asked to prove that the answer is 3 by 2. What is mean by pi? Pi stands for 180 degree. Pi stands for 180 degree. So now pi by 6. Pi stands for 180. 2 pi 360, because 2 into 180 360. This you have to memorize. You should know what is the value of pi, 180. Don't think that pi stands for 22 by 7. This is only for the mensuration, not in trigonometry. In trigonometry, the symbol pi stands for what? 180, not 22 by 7. Don't confuse. In measurement, other than the trigonometry, then pi refers to 22 by 7. Where in trigonometry, this phi stands for 180 degree. Clear? So now you have to find out the first term value 2 sine square pi by 6. 2 sine square pi by 6 is what? Nothing but 30 degree. 5 by 6, then 30 degree is what? It is falls on which quadrant? 30 falls on first quadrant. All are positive, therefore no changes. So 2 sine square 30, sine 30 is how much? This you know how to write. This you studied already in 10th standard and 9th standard. Sine 30 degree how much? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 the whole square, that is 2 into 1 by 4, which will give you 1 by 2. I got answer 1 by 2. Next one. What is the next term? Cosecant square 7 pi by 6. What is 5 by 6? 5 by 6 what? 30. So here what is given? 7 into 30. 5 by 6 is how much? 5 by 6 is how much? 5 by 6. 180 by 6. Cancel. You will get how much degree? 30 degree. Therefore, 30 degree. 7 into 30 degree how much? 210. Now you have to express the 210 in terms of your wish. 180 plus 30. Correct. Or you can write 270 minus 90. That is 270 minus 60. You will get same answer. Either you have to express this by 180 plus or 270, how much you subtract, you will get 60. Anyhow, you can express this 210 either 180 plus or 270 minus 60. That is your wish. If you follow this method, then 270 means cosecant will become secant. Then you have to see whether the 210 falls on which quadrant? Third quadrant. It is tan positive, therefore you have to write minus sign before that answer if you use this if you follow this method. Clear? You follow any one method. I followed only 180 plus. So if it is 180 plus means no changes in the ratio. But if you apply 270, the cosecant will become what? Secant. Be careful. And you have to see the 210. 210 falls on which quadrant? So that is minus. Tan alone positive, but we have cosecant, therefore minus and you have to write. Because cosecant is second quadrant. Secant, sine and cosecants are positive only in second quadrant, but here 210 falls on third quadrant. In third quadrant, which one is positive? Tan only positive, but what is given here? Cosecant, therefore you have to write minus sign. Cosecant square 30. So what will come now? Minus. So what will be the cosecant theta value? Cosecant 30. What is the value for sin 30? Sin 30 is how much? 1 by 2. What is the reciprocal? What is the reciprocal of 2? 1 by 2. Reciprocal of 1 by 2? See, sin 30 degree is 1 by 2. Therefore, cosecant 30 degree is 2. So, you have to square it. Square, that is, you will get, that is how much? 4. So 1 by 2 plus 4. So next one, cos square 5 by 3. So one more we have, no place, we will go to cos square pi by 3. It's very simple. Cos square pi by 3. What is mean pi by 3? Pi is 180. 180 by 3 is how much? 60. So cos square 60. Cos square 60 is what? Cos 60 also how much? 1 by 2. That is 1 by 4. Now you have to substitute all the values. So first, what is the first value we found already? Just keep it in your mind. One by 4. This is 1 by 2 plus, what will be the answer? You got 4 into 1 by 4 we found already this answer for 2 sin square pi by 6 1 by 2, then cosecant square for 7 pi by 4 we found already 4 because it is minus cosecant square, but minus stands for the inside the angle. So when you square the negative, negative will become positive. Actually we have cosecant square, finally get 1 by, we got the third quadrant, so you will get minus 2. So when you square the minus 2, I wrote minus outside of the cosecant square it up, but you have to write minus inside. So when you square the minus, minus will become positive. Clear? Therefore, I wrote directly that 4. So don't confuse that negative sign. Before I wrote cosecant square that 30 degree. This minus would be there inside the angle. Clear? So if the minus will go inside, the square will become, the square will change the negative into what? Positive. So therefore, this 4 get cancelled, you will get 1 by 2 plus 1. By applying the cross multiplication, you will get how much? 3 by 2. Clear? So hence we proved the third one. So if there is a negative sign, that negative sign indicates that angle. So you may, sir, how do you write minus tan? It depends. See, actually what is the meaning for this one? Tan minus theta. When you take minus outside, become minus tan theta. That's what, whatever the express the given angle, instead of writing the minus sign inside the bracket, we will write outside. Actually this minus should be, this minus is not for this. This minus should be inside the theta. Inside that ratio. So the last third question, secant 3 pi by 2 minus theta, secant theta minus pi by 2 plus tan pi by 2, tan phi by 2 plus theta into tan theta minus phi by 2. So you have to prove that minus 1. So very simple. What is 3 pi by 2? Pi by 2 is how much? Pi by 2 is 90. Everything in terms of only 5 by 2. Therefore, 5 by 2 is how much? 90. 3 into 90, 270. So secant 270 minus theta. I just changed. So here it is not in terms of proper standard form. So you have to interchange this one. So secant, I take one minus outside. So 5 by 2 minus theta. I am just rewriting this one. Plus tan, this is also how much? Pi by 2 is 90, 90 into 5. Pi by 2 is 90, 90 into 5 how much? 450 plus theta. Minus outside, this is not a standard form. Therefore, you have to take one minus outside, you will get 5 into pi by 2 minus theta. Close the bracket. So, secant, first you have to rewrite in proper manner. Secant theta is even function, therefore if there is a minus sign, it will be positive. So you can write as it is 5 by 2. 5 by 2 is how much? 90. 90. 9 5s are 45, that is 450 minus theta plus tan 450 plus theta. What about this one? Tan is that odd function. Minus, therefore this plus into minus, minus tan again 90 into 5 how much? 450 minus theta. Here only 3 pi, others are 5 pi. Okay. Now you can refer the table, that is no angle is given. So you have to remember that quadrant. 270 minus, where will come 270 minus? This third quadrant. In third quadrant, which one is positive? Tan alone positive. What is given here? Secant. Therefore, you have to write minus 270. When you express the any ratio in terms of 90 and 270, secant will become cosecant. That's all. Next to 450, I said 450. How do you write 450? 360. In 450, 360 will go only how many times? One time. 360, 0, 15, that is 690. So you can write secant as 360 plus 90 minus theta. Just you have to do the calculations only one time, therefore 360 plus 90, this minus theta. Clear? The same way you have to express the next same concept. Tan 360 plus 90 plus theta and tan 360 plus 90 minus theta. I told you already, into 360 doesn't matter, but you have to see that 450 falls on which quadrant? 360 exactly 90, therefore no changes. So write down as it is, but secant 90 minus theta, what is that? There is no changes, but you are expressed 90 minus theta. If it is secant 90 will become cosecant. Cosecant theta. Similarly, next one, no problem, but 450 again is all positive only. So tan will be 90 plus, so tan will become cot theta. This is also cot theta. So what will be the answer? Minus cosecant square theta minus cot square theta. So you have to prove that one. So you take minus outside, we will get cosecant square theta here I left one minus, what is the question? Secant. Two secant 270, it is minus. Here I have to write minus sign. So minus into minus. So plus. So cot square theta minus 1. So you know the formula we have, cosecant square theta minus cot square theta equal to how much? 1. So we have 2 minus, here it is minus into minus plus, somewhere we missed the minus symbol, minus into minus cot theta. Just you have to see that we made somewhere mistakes, I left one minus sign. So we will see in the next class, this will take minus outside, minus cot 360 to 450, everything is positive, 490 minus theta, 90 plus, 90 plus theta. Here you see, here 90 plus theta, I said 90 plus theta where will come? In second quadrant. So in second quadrant, which one is positive? See this one. 90 plus theta will falls on second quadrant. Second quadrant sign alone positive. Therefore, what will come here? Plus. So therefore, now you can see here also we have some we'll have some changes in the sign. So be careful. We have some changes in the sign. Somewhere I missed the negative sign. You please just copy it. We will continue in the next class as 90 plus minus 450, 360 minus theta, where will come here minus. Okay. Minus, minus, this will become plus. Now we have an identity, that is cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. This is your identity. Based on this identity, you have to write, if you take minus outside, we will get cosecant square theta minus cot square theta. So this will become how much? Identity 1, trigonometric identity, therefore this will become minus 1. So be careful, I might hear some changes. Be careful, 90 plus theta, it falls on second quadrant, that will carry minus sign. Therefore you have to see that properly the sign and proceed. Clear? Already we have a negative sign, minus into this one more minus, that is plus. So you will get cosecant square minus cosecant square theta plus cot square theta. You take minus 1 minus outside, by applying this identity you will get minus 1, hence the proof. Clear? So you have to go through one more time, and you see the only one, the third sum we will see tomorrow, the third sum. I left one problem as homework, that is minus 140 degree, that we will see tomorrow. Clear? Thank you boys.